a lot of focus now on Yatoro to effectively just carry this game by himself. It's certainly possible. I think the Diffusal build will be very effective against Adusa, but the Vici lineup, I mean, this is their bread and butter. Like, this is just team fight, late game. They can play for macro. Their lanes are strong. They've just got everything.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest highlights for them is going to be both this Ori Puck and Old 11 Doom, right?
Yep.
Two different hero player combinations that they have been super successful with. Now, on the Team Spirit side, they do have the matchup of the Medusa, who also has options against Terrorblade as well.
Yeah, a mechanic we haven't really seen discussed too much right now is how BKBs are influencing drafting and the meta and decision making. And China, as a region, I think is ahead of the curve in that regard. It actually might be
Maybe Miposhka, if he could stay in front of Old 11, it'd be good, but unfortunately wasn't able to do so. Does manage to get another impale. Maybe Yatoro could still catch up to him. Old 11 has to cut left here to stay ahead of that one shot, but Yatoro is faster than him. Gets one hit in, not quite enough to finish him, but he leaves Miposhka to do the deed himself. First blood for the captain of Team Spirit.
I'm pretty sure they're confident they'll take this in the late game. Doom Medusa is a pretty devastating combination. But I'm looking at Team Spirit. You know, this is a big creep wave for them to make a move off of. Don't know if they're going to be able to. Boy, that's a huge snake, but he's in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, he certainly is. Is anybody going to TP in and help him out? PYW's here. DY's about to join in. They do have the Sunray to help keep Collapse alive, as now they realize they have to retreat. Just not the best damage coming out of this duo just yet. They're going to be able to get the coil. This time around, Collapse doesn't have enough as the magic damage. The double damage and a Siege Wagon. They're doing a lot of damage to this mid tower, and he's going to surprise the Puck. Might just be able to get a spear off of it. They do. They wait for the impale to come back down. They nail him to the wall, and now they've got this tower for free. This has been a great opportunity for Team Spirit. Well done. Sunray going to burn out PYW most likely, as he doesn't really have anywhere to run to.
Acceleration to your game.
It's one of the things that I do love about Dota is these variables can change the game up quite dramatically. DY is probably going to be run down here. Collapse will hit him with the green
when we get both streams. And Aoi, BSJ, and Rich are having a really cool conversation about that kind of thing, where you might win a game and think it was something to do with the hero. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, this is a very dead Old 11 as with the Mars Arena, it goes to show that the standard rules, they don't always apply. You have to understand the difference. Team Spirit, a little move that they made was the Mars going bottom, right? Getting that one kill, and then they just let that tower fall.
That's the smoke. Peace.
See if they can find an opening here. Vici Gaming playing in that jungle area. They're going to be able to get the call. Collapse leading out onto the Doom. Does get bounced off the wall there thanks to the cookie. And now the Mortimer's Kisses. Oh, they do have the Phoenix egg that's going to explode, but they've already lost their 2 cores. There's no damage to be able to back this up, and the egg still dies.
For all they know, Vici Gaming are hunting. And another thing that Vici's doing great, they're not showing in lanes.
Yep. Old 11, he's going to show now. Pops his head. Oh, okay, there's a lot of heroes here. Blinks away, still managed to get the call out from Collapse, and the Terrorblade is here this time around. This time around, the Doom is going to die 100-0 real quick. Nobody from Team Spirit takes too much damage either with no Mortimer's Kisses. They do hold the advantage here if they want to keep going for this tier 2. More like 10 minutes ago, but yeah, they had a 3,000 net worth lead. And again, they're really trying to get Team Spirit to do something. It almost feels like VG Gaming is like, yeah, we're winning this game, but it's getting kind of boring, guys. Maybe you should do something about us.
Yeah, they're going to smoke through nice wards by Spirit, but they won't see anything coming.
Gets the initiation. Centaur Stomp leading off. Mars, the mid-Mars, has already been neutralized and very likely killed here. And you could see Ori's already looking for the next target. He's got Miposhka in the river. Picks him off. 2 down, and see how Team Spirit respond. They still have 20 seconds left for the Mars, so considering the damage that DY can pump out, they're going to lead off with a coil here onto the Phoenix. Now, see if he can actually get off the egg in time. If he does, okay, Centaur Stomp to prevent the Icarus dive. He knew that an egg was going to be quickly dispatched, so he doesn't even try that.
Oh, they popped the meta too, so now it's just time to hightail it out of there. No. You got Tower, you got Phoenix, get out. And you can see, when Vici commit for these sorts of kills, right, what do they actually commit? What was actually at risk there? You saw Poyoyo perfectly positioned as the centerpiece. If they felt like they were falling behind, boom, he'll pop out, they'll run away. It was Old 11 in the front. Everybody else, nice.
2-man call with the Mars here as well. The 2 supports have been caught out on the side of Vici Gaming and Team Spirit.
The other, at least, is he dead?
Yeah, maybe. They don't have the arena, but they do have the call, and they've got Finger. That's a level 2 Finger, so this time around, Miposhka won't... Oh, never mind. It's a level 1 Finger, so he will have that extremely long cooldown.
He's closing in on Blink, though. Miposhka's actually got some pretty solid net worth. Oh, they take a tier 2 bottom, though, uncontested. Now they're going to chase.
Catch, though. Toronto, Tokyo. He does have the arena now, so he certainly is going to catch somebody out of here, unless Old 11 does manage to get a stun off of the Centaur's stun. They have to turn around and do something, but he just didn't get anything off. No arena, no spear, no nothing. Mira, Yule Scepter here is going to dive over to the side. Maybe he's going to pop the egg. Maybe he won't. Either way, he's going to die. That was kind of feel kind of bad for Team Spirit, knowing that they are behind. They've got this pressure on them to try and do something here.
Toronto, Tokyo, he has Hood into BKB, purely defensive. Axe as well, half the net worth of the enemy Doom. Your damage output is just struggling. I feel like Yatoro, if there was a game for a Rapier earlier than you wanted, it would be this one. Because, yeah, Daedalus will be the choice. Oh, God.
Two-man coil to lead things off. Miposhka, he's actually going to snap the coil and kill himself on that one. Toronto, Tokyo is going to be the next target, perhaps. Old 11 just jumping in, throws at the Shiva, sees the BKB, and says, okay, we can kind of reset here if we want to. Once again, Vici Gaming feels like they are not under the pressure of making...
Also significantly reduces the damage output of the illusions. Hang on.
They're going to try for Old 11 here. They're going to chain stun him to Terrorize, going to interrupt at least the Axe, but the damage dealers were Mira on the Phoenix and Toronto, Tokyo on the Mars. And it looks like any AoE disables? No, they actually, you could see Ori jumped in to cover him with a silence and made sure that Miposhka, but he is going to be caught. He managed to get the Hex off on him.
That's
I'm not sure what happened there.
The free oh, hey, DD. Nahaz somewhere shaking his fist because you know that opens up the Roche pit for Team Spirit.
To be clear, the Aghanim Scepter is the Terror Wave.
True, thank you.
The Aghanim Shard is the weird Demon Zeal, where he takes some of his HP in order to go faster and attack faster. And it's, I believe, twice as effective for when you're in melee form. Yeah, 100% more bonus while melee. Yeah, it's a weird one.
What is that?
I mean, it's super legit late game. It's super legit, especially if, you know, when you're in melee form and you've got a Scotty.
Oh, this is cool. They're killing off the scouting illusion with an illusion, so you didn't see anything now.
Damage. It's going to rip through this so quickly.
Oh my God. It's just dying.
Ooh, Vici Gaming.
It's dying. Old 11, you got to move. He's got
Old 11, he's going to come in here, but he's going to realize a bit too late. The Roshan, it's dead. And the items have been picked up at Vici Gaming. They're going to throw out a Terrorize, perhaps. No, they realize they're in a bit of trouble here. They need to try and get out. Or Spike is going to be able to stop PYW from getting out of here, or he's going for the kill on the line. He does manage to get so. Poyo, he's stuck inside the arena right now, and that's neutralized him. He's going to go ahead and pop his BKB and go for the egg. They do manage to kill Mira. He does have a buyback, but no ultimate, so he's not really useful. Meanwhile, the Terrorblade is being run down here. They need to be able to help him out. Old 11's realizing he does. It's really hard. Yodoro, he is going to be scared away by the hit from PYW. He managed to get the Terrorize off and using the Bedlam to be able to finish off Collapse, who popped the Blade Mail. Turn around to Yotaro. Did manage to get off the Sunder onto Poyo, healing himself up. Poyo's out of mana, and he's being ripped asunder by this Terrorblade, but now he no longer has the meta. Is he going to survive purely off of the fact that he's now in melee form? Unbelievable. He gets a cookie away. Ori, meanwhile, is causing chaos inside of the triangle as he tries to get a dieback onto Mira, but a spear intercepts. The Witch's Blade is what finishes him off, and Aeon does manage to allow Ori to survive through the spear and get away. Vici Gaming win the fight. Also, better chance to catch Illusion Heroes is always nice. I always like it against Phantom Lancer for that reason. They're going to lead off. He's got the mana, but now that he's been doomed up, he turns around and does what damage he can, but he is dead.
He has Ag, so they can pop it again, but Old 11, he's waiting in the wings.
Are they going to be surprised by this Terror Wave? They're going to throw out the Terrorize, but the Terror Wave comes out first. Poyo did manage to get off his BKB, though. The Sunray is keeping Yotaro alive right now.
He needs the Sunder.
The Snow Gates, the Silence as well. They've got everything to be able to control the Terror Blade. He doesn't get off his ultimate, and now the rest of Team Spirit, realizing they don't have anything left, they're going to go ahead and throw down a Doom to make sure that this Mars isn't getting out. And Miposhka, nice TP away by PYW, just farming through neutral camp. They see it. They managed to get the initiation. They won it all along. That's Old 11. If they can take them down here, it's a massive win, and they do. They pop every single one of their ultimates because they say, we've got the big man. The buybacks are coming in.
They
are to give up mid lane. Oh, no, they're going to mass TP here. They're actually going to try and catch somebody. thinking that Vici Gaming, they're showing Ori top right now. They're going to be able to find something. It's going to be the Doom. Old 11, Aeon Diskin jumps away. They didn't realize he had it. They committed even the finger to try and finish him off. Ori, meanwhile, boxed in and caught the 2 supports. Managed to get off the Supernova, but it's being nailed by Poyoyo, and they have nothing to be able to stop it. The call came in from Collapse. They're going to mass buyback on the tide of Team Spirit right now, but they need to be able to help Yutoro. Poyoyo chased away. Out of mana now. Lion actually really good at being able to provide that. The problem is, still has the Aegis on Poyoyo.
And they're just going to keep hitting buildings.
Flicker to remove the... what's his Q called? I forgot.
Fire Spirit.
No, Terrorblades. You can dispel
Reflection,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, Reflection. There you go.
Only had it a couple years ago. It's so peaceful. They're sieging high ground. I feel like you still have time to do a pop. Very relaxing.
Yeah. Team Spirit is just like, we don't know what to do. Okay, well on to 2. Looking to get the kill on Maposhka. They're going to use the Terrorize to force them to snap that. And Poyoyo actually blinking in deeper. They're going to go now for Collapse. Old 11, the back line does manage to get a huge stop. A Doom onto the Terrorblade. He's inside of the fountain right now while he's coiled. There was a refresher used on Ori. Did Old 11 use his refresh? Well, guys, they've gone. Okay, they're
no meta.
Force Team Spirit to do something now with just this Mars Terrorblade. 40 seconds for the Axe. That's the next closest respawn they've got. Okay, their Terror Wave's going to go out. Trying to deal with this Medusa. Immediately spears up Old 11. Nice play, but the Aeon Disc is back. Yutoro is immediately going to go for a second Terror Wave with the Refresher, so he's got the meta as well. The problem is that Toronto Tokyo doesn't have a way to defend himself. Poyoyo, meanwhile, is bouncing around the map with both a Flicker and his Blink, as he's now on one side of the arena, preventing Yutoro from being able to retreat back to the fountain. They're going to pick him apart, and that is it. Vici Gaming, disciplined as always. Focus on the bigger objectives, and that is how they manage.